On May 28, 2025, at 09:25 a.m. EDT in a modest Los Angeles courthouse, an unexpected encounter unfolded that would warm hearts around the world. Bill Maher, known for his sharp wit and outspoken nature, found himself in small claims court about to meet a man he didn't recognize, but whose kindness would change his perspective forever. This is the story of how Bill Maher learned about Keanu Reeves in court, not knowing who he really was, and the beautiful connection that followed. Bill Maher had landed in small claims court over a minor dispute, a $500 disagreement with a local contractor over some shoddy landscaping work at his LA home. The host of Real Time was visibly frustrated, muttering under his breath about the absurdity of being there. "I can't believe I'm wasting my morning on this," he grumbled, loud enough for those nearby to hear. A few seats away sat a man who blended into the crowd, Keanu Reeves. Known worldwide for his roles in The Matrix and John Wick, and even more for his real-life kindness, Keanu was there for a different reason, one that spoke to his humble heart. Now, Keanu wasn't there for himself. A week earlier, he'd met Maria Lopez at a community center, a single mother fighting an unfair eviction by her landlord. Touched by her story, Keanu had quietly offered to help, paying her legal fees and agreeing to be a character witness in court. Now, as he sat waiting for Maria's case, he noticed Bill's agitation. Keanu offered a small, empathetic smile, his presence a quiet contrast to Bill's restless energy. Bill glanced over, catching the smile, and raised an eyebrow, intrigued despite himself. "You look awfully calm for someone stuck in this circus," Bill said, his tone half sarcastic, half curious. "I've been in worse situations. Sometimes you just have to show up for what matters." "Yeah? What matters to you, fighting over a parking ticket? Or did your neighbor's dog dig up your yard too?" "Not quite. I'm here for a friend. She's fighting to keep her home. I figured she could use someone in her corner." Bill smirked, expecting a sob story, but something in the man's tone, steady, sincere, caught him off guard. "That's, noble," Bill admitted, his sarcasm softening. "Most people wouldn't waste their time." Keanu shrugged. "It's not a waste if it helps someone." The two fell into an easy conversation, Bill venting about his landscaping woes, Keanu listening with genuine interest. Bill, still unaware of who he was speaking to, found himself oddly comforted by the stranger's quiet wisdom. The bailiff called, "Maria Lopez versus Greenview Properties." Keanu stood, removing his cap as he walked to the stand, revealing his unmistakable face. Bill's eyes widened, his jaw dropping as realization hit. Whispers rippled through the courtroom. "Is that Keanu Reeves? What's he doing here?" Bill leaned forward, stunned as Keanu took the stand, his voice steady as he spoke on Maria's behalf. "I've known Maria for a short time," Keanu said, "but I've seen her resilience, her love for her son, and her determination to build a better life. She deserves a fair chance to keep her home." Maria wiped away tears, her gratitude evident as Keanu spoke, his sincerity filling the room. The judge, a stern woman named Judge Harper, nodded, visibly moved by Keanu's testimony. Bill watched, his earlier irritation forgotten, replaced by awe. Here was a man who could have been anywhere, filming a blockbuster, attending a premiere, but instead he was in a small claims court, advocating for a stranger. The case concluded quickly, the judge ruling in Maria's favor, ordering the landlord to return her deposit and cover her legal fees. As the gavel fell, Maria rushed to Keanu, hugging him tightly, her voice trembling with gratitude. "Yeah, thank you, Mr. Reeves. I don't know how I'll ever repay you." "You don't have to. Just keep being the amazing mom Carlos deserves." "So, you're Keanu Reeves. I've been ranting to John Wick about my shrubs, and you didn't say a word?" Keanu chuckled, shaking Bill's hand. "Didn't seem important. You had enough on your mind." Bill shook his head, a rare smile breaking through. "You're something else, man. I've spent years talking about people on my show, but I never thought I'd meet someone like you in a place like this." Keanu's eyes softened. "Sometimes the best stories happen where you least expect them." Bill nodded, the weight of those words sinking in. "I've built a career on calling out hypocrisy, but what you did today, that was real. Why do you do it? No cameras, no spotlight, just you showing up for a stranger." "I've built a career on calling out hypocrisy, but what you did today, that was real. Why do you do it? No cameras, no spotlight, just you showing up for a stranger." "Life's taught me that kindness matters more than fame. I've lost people I loved, and it made me realize we're all we've got. If I can help someone, Even in a small way, that's enough. Over coffee, Bill opened up about his struggles with cynicism, while Keanu shared his belief in the power of kindness, a belief forged through years of loss and resilience. Bill, for the first time in years, felt a spark of hope, inspired by Keanu's quiet strength. That night on Real Time, Bill dedicated a segment to the encounter, his usual sarcasm replaced by sincerity. "I met a man in court today," he began, "and I didn't know who he was at first. Turns out it was Keanu Reeves, and he reminded me what decency looks like." The Bill segment went viral, hitting 5 million views in a day, and Keanu in court trending worldwide. Fans shared clips of Keanu leaving the courthouse, Maria and Carlos by his side, their smiles a testament to his impact. Stories poured in. Keanu giving up his subway seat, paying for a stranger's groceries, donating to charities, all the quiet acts of kindness that defined him. Weeks later, Keanu visited Maria's new apartment, bringing a toy spaceship for Carlos, who beamed with joy. "You're my hero, Mr. Keanu," Carlos said, hugging him. Keanu smiled. "You're mine, kid." Bill, inspired by the experience, started a charity fund on his show, raising $1 million for tenant rights. Months later, at a charity event for tenant rights, Bill and Keanu reunited, sharing a laugh over their courtroom encounter. Maria and Carlos were there, their lives transformed by Keanu's kindness. On May 28, 2025, at 09:25 a.m. EDT, a small claims court became the stage for a heartwarming connection, proving that sometimes the most profound moments happen when we least expect them, and that kindness can bridge even the most unlikely gaps. What act of kindness will you share today? This is Embracing Stories, and we'll see you next time.